Let's make a soft hook for the end of our tarp suspension line or other small diameter spliceable line. Okay, so we have some 1.75 millimeter braided line. We're going to just take 8 inches of this. So here we have 8 inches right here. Bend it over at 8 inches. And then we're going to start splicing at 1.5 inches. Just like this finished one, you're just going to create a locked brummel, a 3-pass brummel. So we just grab it at 1.5 inches, begin with the long piece, and begin splicing by pulling the short piece through. Just like that. Now we're going to pull the long piece through the short piece to finish the lock brummel. And then after that, we're going to do this one more time. And the reason we do it one more time is so the lock brummel stays in position. I'll show you that in just a moment. So just pulling the long piece through the short piece now. So now we got our loop and our lock brummel, but as you probably know, this can slide open like that. So we want it to stay locked in position. So we're going to do one more pass by pulling the short piece through the long piece. Just like that. Okay, so now we got the loop where we want it. 3 passes through there, and we got a little loop. So now we're going to take the long piece, the short piece that we still have hanging out right here, and get 2 inches of it right there. Fold that 2 inches over, and then bury that inside of it. It's just a back splice right here. Looks like we got a little more than 2 inches. That's all right. So we're just going inside of the main piece up to the little 2-inch fold that we did and grabbing the extra piece and pull it inside of itself. So since I showed you the finished product, you probably know what I'm about to do now is tie a double overhand knot into this tail splice that we just created right here. So let's do that. Let's massage the braid down a little bit, get it feeling good. There we go. So it's going to do a double overhand knot in this piece that's extending. And it pulls the double overhand knot up. So most of it is 2 strands. It's going to make the double overhand knot big. Usually I only bury a tail splice 1 inches when I'm making one of these tiny soft shackles, but 2 inches gives the knot a better size, and it works better for this application. Okay, so now we have our finished soft hook. Let's compare it to the other one that I made. Let's see if it looks right. Yeah, it looks right. Oh, this piece right here is a little bit short, but that's okay. So now I'll show you how it works. So this just creates a hook in the end of your line that doesn't need a carabiner or anything else. So for our imitation tree, I got the bottom of the computer over there. But you just take the loop and go over your line and then put the knot piece into the loop. It's just a little soft shackle. And so now you don't need a hook. And since this is dyneema, right here where you put the knot through, it's going to stay folded. It's going to grab the knot really well. And the way that I made this is take your loop. You want to try to make your loop about the same extension as your knot piece. See how they're similar length? And what that does for you is when you form this little soft shackle right here, that means the main line is also going to engage with the little soft shackle part and help everything just stay together really strong. That's not 100% required. You can make things longer or shorter to suit your needs, but making the loop right here and the length of the knot piece the same allows it to work really good. Now, I showed you how to do this to make a end of a whoopee sling quick release too, so I'll put that video in the description. And so you can also use this like with a tie out line. So like here's my BCD ring that might be at the end of my tarp ridge line. Well, I can also use this to quickly attach to a ridge line or a tie out or a carry handle on a backpack. Just like that. I've got a little soft shackle that can hook to tie outs and things. So you can use it for all kinds of different stuff. And you can also do this with knots. Like, check this one out. I just folded a loop and then tied a knot. And then I tied a triple overhand knot. And so now we have the same concept. So I could hook this around a branch or something else I wanted to pull with a rope, like at the campsite. Like anything larger than that little rope that I did. You know, say this was something I wanted to pull with a piece of rope, just go around it like this. So you can use this for just all kinds of different stuff. Make yourself a little soft shackle. And if you're using like paracord or other nylon or polyester rope, the noose won't want to stay closed as good. But if you're using paracord or other stuff, flip a loop into it like this and pull another loop through, and you see what that does. Whoops, sorry. Flip a loop and then flip another loop into that loop, and that will create a tiny little noose on the end. So if you're using a different type of rope that doesn't close up as good, you can quickly make a little noose in the end like that and have a little soft shackle at the end of your rope. Okay, so that's how you make a soft hook for the end of your line. It's just you need about 8 inches, a 3-pass Brummel right there to hold it in place, and then the extra piece you can tie your knot. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.